Yo, this thing still work?
Hello, what up, guys? It's your boy Drew. I'm back. I know it's been a long time, but here I am. Here we are together watching it. There's a couple things we got to get through, but as you can tell on the title of this video, we're gonna obviously talk about the three players that I think and hope get new teams this coming season. USMNT players, that is. So without further ado, let's get to it. So before we go ahead and talk about the main chunk of this video, I want to quickly address something really fast. Obviously, the name of the channel has changed from Kicking It With Drew to just my name, Drew Monroe, and you may be wondering why. Well, first of all, thank you everybody who's been still subscribed to the channel all these months that I've been away. I was going through a lot of stuff, a lot of drama, a lot of personal stuff outside of YouTube that was kind of preventing me from making videos. But now that everything's all cleared up, everything's better and on the upscale, I feel good, mentally ready and healthy to come back and make videos again because I want to, because I feel I don't want to be forced to do it. I feel I wanted to come back when I felt that I can do this and I'm ready, like I'm ready to go. So here we are. So I'm sorry for the sabbatical there. But really, in this time, I've realized that I really want to not make just USA soccer videos. I want to cover soccer in general because I watch soccer all types of leagues or whatever. I don't just watch USA soccer, definitely not just MLS, just saying, but all leagues, and I want to cover them here because that's a passion of mine, and this channel is really about me talking about my passion with other people like you guys who also like and passionate about soccer just like your boy Drew. So that's why I kind of stepped away from Kicking It With Drew, because I felt like that was just, associated with just USA soccer, and now we've grown into another level here on the channel. I hope you guys stick around for the ride because I have a lot of more fun videos planned for this type of content, and I'm excited for it. So, like I said, without further ado, that catchphrase is going to stay. Let's get to it. Like I was saying, 3 USMNT players that I wish and hope get new clubs this new season later on this year. Number 1, Brenden Aaronson. Now, I chose Brenden Aaronson because he is, of course, already linked to a move away from RB Salzburg in Austria to once again link up with Jesse Marsch at Leeds United. Now that Leeds has survived relegation from the Premier League, thanks to your boy Jesse Marsch for killing it at the end of the season and grinding out a win, grinding out the best for these players and surviving the Premier League. Now he wants to bring in Brenden Aaronson into his team to add more with attacking and counter-attacking skills to his team. And I'm all for this move. I think it's a perfect move for Brenden Aaronson. A player at Leeds United, Rafinha, I think is being linked to Barcelona. And that's looking, I don't know yet, it's 50-50 right now. As a Barca fan, I hope it happens. And as a USMT fan, I hope it does happen, definitely, because then it opens the door for Leeds to go ahead and make a bigger offer to get Brenden Aaronson from Salzburg. I think Jesse Marsch really has a lot of faith in the potential of Aaronson, and he's shown his true colors and how good he is in Austria for Salzburg already, playing Champions League soccer, doing good against Bayern Munich in the Champions League this past season, just really having good goals, assists, all the time in that league, and I feel like he's already reached his peak there, and it's time for him to challenge himself more now in one of the biggest leagues in the world, the Premier League. Some people might say he's not ready because he's not physically strong enough, or it's just too tough for him right now, and I would say I think this is a perfect move for him. He's, first of all, linking up with a coach he's already comfortable and who knows who he is, who trusts him, has faith in him and his abilities on the field, and also it's not like Aaronson's going to go to a team where he's competing for the title or like Champions League or European spots in the table. He's not going to like Spurs or a Manchester team or Liverpool even. He's going to a team that's really most likely going to battle it out again for relegation. I feel like that's a nice new challenge for Aaronson. So there's not that pressure to really try and perform every weekend to win the title. Leeds are not going to win the title next year. And if they do, then you guys can come back and make fun of me here. But I know they're not. They're probably going to try it again to survive relegation. And I think that's going to be a great experience for Aaronson to experience in that team, in the Premier League. And it's really going to show us what he really is made of. So I really hope this happens. So the next USMNT star I have to talk about is Sergiño Dest. And as a Barca fan, that hurts me to say because I do appreciate Sergiño Dest for Barcelona, and as a USMNT fan, I want him at a big club like Barcelona. But Barcelona is in a rebrand, like a como se dice, like rebuilding phase. That's what I'm trying to say. Rebuilding phase, and I feel like with Xavi Hernandez being their manager, he's already shown to not really favor Sergio Dest. Of course, now Danny Alves is back in the mix, so he's been taking a lot of starting spots. They put Sergio Roberto back there as right back as well. So I really see Sergio Dest not being a favorable option for Xavi and for Barcelona as a general fan base to really start games or just still continue to play there. And it's been proven because he's been benched a lot and all that stuff, whatever. So where would he go? Where could he go? He would probably, hopefully, go somewhere like the Premier League, and also maybe probably Serie A for Juventus. I've seen him play for Juventus before. We will see what happens for Sergio Dest, but I really hope that he does indeed leave Barcelona to get more playing time, especially ahead of a World Cup year. And you guys knew this was coming. I mean, I hope I put it in the thumbnail. But, of course, Christian Pulisic, our main man, number 10 for the USA, Captain America himself. Pulisic has had trouble finding consistent playing time starting games for Chelsea under especially Thomas Tuchel, who cares how you say it. This guy is not favoring Christian Pulisic, and you can see it. I believe he said some comments that Pulisic is not doing enough for Chelsea. That's why he's not always starting games. That's why he's on the bench. He, in fact, did not play the final game for Chelsea against Watford. And he also, just recently, at the time of recording this video, I've seen reports that he has taken Chelsea off of his Instagram bio. Is it a big deal? I would say yes, because he is reading the articles and rumors about him wanting to leave Chelsea, blah, 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 him being sold, whatever it is. And he's not dumb. He sees this stuff is accessible to him on the palm of his hand on his phone. So what does he do? He takes Chelsea off his bio and makes his rumor go even more fucking ballistic. So, with that being said, I really think he is going to leave Chelsea, whether by his choice or being sold by the club's choice. Either way, he is leaving, and where could he go? I would love to see him play at Barcelona, who is struggling to have better wingers. Like I said earlier in the video, Barcelona are looking for a player like Rafinha, who plays on the wings for Leeds United. He's been playing pretty good there for them, and that's why Barcelona want him. But I think maybe they can invest in a good, young, in-form winger, Christian Pulisic, who can play on both wings if needed. I think that would be a great addition for Barcelona, especially he's only 23 years old. He's still a young, talented player. He's proven himself on the big stage, Champions League against Real Madrid, Liverpool games, the Premier League in general. He's proven himself to be a big-time player. So I really think he could fit really well in the mold of Barcelona. Or I wouldn't mind seeing him play somewhere in Serie A too. It's a very good technical league to help him get more technical with his abilities as well. There was reports of him going to Bayern Munich, and Bayern are a great team, best team in Germany for fucking last 20,000 years. And I know with Pulisic's recent or past experiences and loyalty to Dortmund United or Borussia Dortmund, wow, I am so out of the game. I do not see him going to Bayern Munich because of his connection with Borussia Dortmund. So I could be wrong. A lot of players do that. Freaking Lewandowski, Mats Hummels, Mario Götze. A lot of people do that and they don't give a fuck. So maybe Christian Pulisic will do the same thing. But for now, I would love to see him leave Chelsea because he is our number one guy, the main USA star, our biggest star. He should not be benched or fighting for minutes or struggling to get playing time, especially with the World Cup right around the corner. Like, he needs to find consistent playing time or be with a team that's going to continue to have total faith in him to play him almost every game if he's always in form. He needs a team like that. He needs a manager that really supports and backs him and trusts him in general. So please, get the hell out of Chelsea. Okay, so that was the final player. There are a couple players out there that wouldn't mind seeing getting some transfers. For example, Tyler Adams at RB Leipzig. I wouldn't mind that either. But for the most part, these are my top three players that I hope and really do think will get new clubs this coming season. I want to know your list, and also let me know down below where you think these three players should go for the next club. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everything, people. And I'll see you next time. Peace.